We are the odd couple, Parker and Kelvin Washington on a Trash Talking Tuesday, and we are joined now by our guy, Ephraim Salaam. Ephraim, look at that, man. All your time, too. I didn't think we were going to get all this time to begin of the way. We were arguing at the top of the show. Former NFL offensive lineman, Fox Sports Radio Weekends host. What'd you say?
Are you guys in the same studio?
Yes.
Y'all hug each other, man. Okay, I've been listening to y'all argue and do. Y'all hug each other right now. Get up, Rob, and go over there.
Hey, Ephraim, don't do us like your kids.
Hey,
now y'all hug and go to bed.
Ephraim, it's an ass showing Tuesday out here on the Odd Couple.
Oh, well, don't hug him then if you got your ass out. Don't hug him.
He looking like 1984 Prince right now, except he ain't petite. He ain't petite.
Hey, Ephraim, let's start there with the Knicks and just Tibbs being let go. Where were you on it? You surprised or not?
Look, I during the series, I was like, oh, he going to get fired.
Right.
Just based on how he was coaching and how he was being out-coached. Now, after the series, given what the Knicks have been the last few years since he's been there and how far they went, I was like, they probably give him one more year. So I was kind of in this purgatory place of some of the things I watched him do live, actively, or coaching or lack of coaching. Then I was like, yeah, he's going to be replaced because he's severely getting out-coached. But then I was like, the big totality of the picture of him bringing the Knicks back to prominence for the first time in 30 years, I figured they would give him one more. So I guess I'm not truly surprised, but, if they don't have a suitable replacement, a guy in mind, I don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to get rid of people if you realize – once you realize somebody's not – it's like a job, right? I've worked at places. Yep. Once you realize they don't have your best interests at hand, or you know what I mean – Ephraim, and you're not going to move up. You leave right away. You don't waste years. You don't. They've told you that they're not going to do whatever it is for you, so there's no reason to stick around. And in this case, if you really believe you can't win with them, you might as well move on because they could have given him another year. He's already going to be paid for 2 more, right? So they could just say, well, we're paying him anyway. You don't have to do that. And Ephraim, to me, after they lost Game 1, and then couldn't even win Game 2 at home, I was like, there's no way. People in New York, they expected to go to the finals after they beat the Celtics. They did.
Yeah, losing those first 2 games at home, that was tough, man. Yeah. I was like, oof, I don't know about this.
I just think they overachieved, and I'm not a Tibbs guy. I don't really. If he's gone, he's gone. I think he's the same MO everywhere he's gone. Same type of thing. The only thing I will give him credit for is something that I think, and this can be NFL. Teams need an identity. Teams need a foundation, and I do think he at least gave them that you knew what you were going to get. They're going to fight, they're going to play hard, and they're never going to quit. And so many teams in sports don't have an identity, Ephraim. They're just out there. You don't know what they do well. You don't know what their strengths are. So I will give him credit for that, at least having given some type of identity. So the question becomes now, if you're the Knicks, who do you bring in, and also – how do you work with Cat when you start to look a little deeper? We start to get the reports the minute they lost that the team had to have several meetings with Karl-Anthony Towns where they had to have players-only meetings going at him. He's not playing defense. He's not understanding the philosophy, what they're doing, and had to have multiple of that. What do you do to bring some stability to you got your 2 stars, Cat and Jalen Brunson? Can that work?
I don't think – I think we saw the ceiling for those 2 together. And, when you have a Tibbs coach team, they're hard-nosed, they're defensive. You remember what the Knicks were with Hartenstein, right? Like, they're hard-nosed, defensive team. And when you have a 7'1" guy who doesn't like to play in the post, who doesn't protect the rim, I think he had 1 block shot the whole 6 games, which is weird. But I don't think, their defensive, they're built to play defense. They're built to play defense, and they're built to shoot the long ball. He can do one aspect of that. So I would be curious to see what his contract is. He's under contract for 2 more years, correct?
Believe so.
Then that'll be a trade. It'd be interesting to see what the market value for him is, and if they're willing to move him. And I would personally move him. I would rather have a rim running big who can, grab rebounds, protect the paint, and who can catch the lob. I would take that over what Karl-Anthony Towns. But yeah, and you take away the 3-ball, but you can get wing players to shoot the 3. I need you in the paint.
Yeah, I'm fielding some calls. I'm definitely saying, I'm not saying I have to trade him, but I'm gonna see what's out there if somebody wanted to jump in and make that trade.
So Ephraim, the Lions, I want to know Frank Ragnar. Right, retired, surprise retirement, and banged up, and he's just ready to get out. But with all the stuff going on with the Lions, I mean, I say their offensive line, because they're going to have 2 new starters right on the offensive line. So the offensive line will be raggedy now without Ragnar. But the question to you is the Lions, which I think the team's going to take a step back, 2 new coordinators, and some other stuff and players, and now you're going to see Dan Gamble have to step forward a little bit and take over. Where are you on the Lions as we go NFC Championship game? Then last year they took a step back. They didn't even make it back. They lost before that to a rookie quarterback at home. Where are you on the Lions and the offseason and the changing of the guard?
Well, I think the Lions will be fine. I think they still have the best quarterback in that division. I think they still have the best roster in that division. And, yeah, as long as your 2 tackles are okay on your offensive line, you can kind of devise the plan to protect the 2 new guys that are in there, center and a guard. So there are some things that you can do to shore up that line. But as long as your Penei Sewell and other tackles out there playing and holding up, I think they'll be fine. You got an excellent running game. You got, top receivers, Jared Goff. And you got Dan Campbell biting kneecaps, and I understand they lost the majority of all of their coaches, but I think the culture that Dan Campbell has built there is there for the long haul. I think they'll be okay. I give them about 10, 11 wins. Not sure if they go back to the NFC Championship game, but they're definitely a playoff team in that division.
Yeah, that's pretty much me. I said they go from 15-2 to maybe 12-5, 11-6.
I got them not making the playoffs this year. Remember, I told you.
Oh, wow!
Easy wings.
Yep.
Easy wings.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, you got a wing bet on there?
Yeah, easy wings.
Well, let's double that. Let's jump in. Can I get on?
Jump in.
All right, double the wing.
I'll be wearing the new Jordans I got from
Easy
Kelvin.
wings.
I got Jordans because he picked the Pistons over the Knicks in the playoffs. So
you got
no
what
problem.
kind of Jordans though? Did you get the 6 rings or the?
No, we had
a limit on it. Don't get too careful. We didn't get Travis Scott to
$200 limit, but I got the patent leather, black, white, and red.
Which one? What number though?
11. I
think. 11.
11.
Oh, 11. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So I was happy
right,
with that.
That works.
Hey, now we got this is the people are calling it like I liken it to Nas, Jay-Z, or J. Cole and Drake. The purists are going to enjoy this NBA Finals because you got 2 really good teams who play really good team ball, have star players, but it isn't star-ridden and it's not big markets. What do you make now that we have the final set, Pacers and Thunder?
It's going to be great. Like you said, real basketball purists are going to love it. Not for the casual fan. Most casual fans like marquee players or marquee brands. The OKC and Pacers are not either of those. And so I think the ratings won't be as high as one would think.
Oh, no, this is going to be bad. This is going to be bad.
Yeah, it's going to be bad, but it's going to be fun basketball. Number 1 defense against the number 1 offense in terms of the pace and how they like to get out and run. You got to remember, the Pacers are exciting. We saw multiple times against the Knicks that even on made field goals, they were out getting dunked.
Right.
6 or 7 times. And I think that's one of the things that's inexcusable as you watch a coach prepare his team to see that happen over and over again. That was one of the reasons probably we saw the demise of Tibbs. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting, but it's not for the masses, in my opinion.
It's going to be wait and see. I think, again, a lot of people are down on this one, but maybe, just maybe, if we get some close games, maybe the latter games will start to get better. Games 3, 4, 5, 6, if it were to go that far. All right, Ephraim, appreciate you as always, my man.
Appreciate you,
no
brother.
Doubt. Yes, thank you.
No doubt. All right, on the way, we got Shekel City.
Where's my music, Alex?
And we also have Shaq missing something. Tell you that in a little bit.
Parker.
It is the odd couple.
What a night it was for me. I had baby oil galore.
I need baby oil.
Yes, again, I need more, Alex.
I
Rob
need
Parker,
baby
Kelvin
oil.
Washington
more.
on a Trash Talking Tuesday, Fox Sports Radio.
You got a tissue for me?
Yes.
Oh.